What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Scross Entertainment. I'm Edwin.
I'm Andrew. Yay! Obi-Wan.
And today we're here for, as you just heard, Obi-Wan episode 6. It's the finale.
Yeah.
Already. We're already here. Just like that.
We did it.
And yeah, I'm kind of excited. I don't know. But how do you feel about this one?
I mean, episode 1 to 4.
Yeah.
Generally, I thought like the only one that I was like truly like disappointed by, I would say, was the third one.
Sure. Okay.
Myself, I think I've been more like okay with this show than I haven't like hated it, but I do agree that it hasn't been as much. It hasn't been what I've wanted or what I think it should have been, which is more focused on Obi-Wan and Vader and their dynamic.
Yeah, for sure.
It has had Reva popped into it, who I don't hate as a character. I just think she doesn't fit. She disrupts what I want out of this show.
Yeah, she really just takes the focus away from like what we really wanted to see. So I agree with you.
It's like I was saying about when we did the last episode. I wish she had her own kind of story. Like I know they're doing like a Sith acolyte or whatever show on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I wish that was kind of what this was with Reva.
And they like took some more time with her. Because like even the problem with Reva is that like even with Reva, like they want to make a lot of the story about her, but then we cut away to like other stuff like Obi-Wan and Leia or Leia, I mean, and like the Darth Vader stuff, and then like you don't really get any like a good balance of either, right?
Yeah, so it just feels very kind of unfocused, this show.
Yeah. And I don't really buy a lot of the stuff that's been going on, like with her like taking all this time as a youngling to grow up and try to kill Vader and like her plan.
But I like that. I actually really like that story and that kind of idea. It just doesn't fit in this show, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shouldn't be in the show.
I just don't buy the way they wrote it into this show, the way that it's played out.
Well, it needs more focus. That story needs more focus. It's just not in an Obi-Wan show, I wish.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Make
it its own thing, and it'd be actually be really cool, I think. But episode 1 to 4 anyway was, you know, mostly okay. I was a little disappointed by episode 3. Episode 5 I actually liked. Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. For the most part, I was actually really into that episode, and they started to do things that I really liked.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that keeps going for the finale, but I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, so we're going into the finale now. We know pretty much it's just like they escaped again. Vader is gonna go to Tatooine, I guess, and meet them because Leia.
Well, I don't know if Vader's gonna go to Tatooine because only Reva knows about it, apparently.
Well, I'm sure he's gonna go to Tatooine. They gotta meet again. They have to have another fight.
He's not gonna go to Tatooine.
Yeah, he will. I guarantee he's gonna go. I guarantee he's gonna go to Tatooine.
No Vader on Tatooine.
I guarantee it. But yeah, so like really like we're going to the finale here and not that much is really happening. Like, okay, so they're gonna go try to protect Luke now because Reva found a little communicator that was like super convenient for her.
Yeah. And basically the only plot thread that's actually like continuing is, I mean, Vader will still be looking for Kenobi, but he has no idea where he is and has no way to find out, really.
Yeah.
As far as I know, the only real plot thread that we know going into this is that Leia is going to be taken home and Reva is going after Luke.
Yep.
That's like all we really have like set up in this episode.
Really exciting finale that we're going into. A lot of stakes, a lot of tensions. Anyway,
I don't know. This episode could be sick, but we'll see.
So yeah, but even the episodes that I do like, which are very few, they still have all the bullshit that I don't like mixed into it. So it's really hard to be like, I really enjoyed that. That was great because like I'm really liking parts of it. Basically, just Vader and Obi-Wan, and then all of a sudden I get taken out by like some stupid shit. Anyway, let's stop rambling. Let's just get into it. Let's see how it goes. Let's try to have an open mind here. Maybe it's gonna be cool. We'll see. But before we do, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave us a like and subscribe if you're new.
Yeah, like, subscribe, comment.
We put videos out almost every single day, and we really appreciate the support.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're ready to go. Obi-Wan episode 6. Let's go.
Finale, baby.
Oh wait, they're having a fight?
Oh, they actually got tracked down. Look at that.
Well, he did say in the last one they were right behind him.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Oh, maybe they'll fight on like Alderaan or something.
Oh,
so I'm thinking Vader's not going to Tatooine. I know for a fact Vader's not going to a Tatooine.
Well, they gotta go to Tatooine and they're following him.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're trying to drop Leia off, right? Take her back to her dad.
There's no point in doing that now.
I think they'll fight on Alderaan if they actually make it there.
Move all power to the rear shields. We'll head for Tessin.
Oh,
Tessin.
Okay. That's where they'll head in. Oh no, no, they're gonna blow up the ship with 2 main characters in it.
Oh no.
How are we gonna get out of this pickle?
We're not.
Imagine they just blow them up and just fuck up the whole cannon.
Retcon it. Yeah, they actually died here.
Yeah, A New Hope didn't happen. That was a different Obi-Wan and Leia.
It was a clone.
They're scared. She keeps their minds off of
No one asked.
Okay, don't need to be rude.
It's true. She just walked up and said that.
Yeah, whatever.
We didn't ask.
You just don't like her. You just shut up, bitch.
These child actors.
No, no way! You can't just leave me here!
I'm the one that Vader wants. If I go, he will follow.
I'm not letting you!
Leia, please.
Wait, what happened to all of us staying together?
Oh my god.
What's that have to do with you?
What? Yeah, shut the fuck
Yes.
up. I'm not talking to you.
He's literally just like, yeah, I'm gonna go sacrifice myself. And they're like, no, you can't.
Well, let us die with you.
Yeah, like,
Although I know the word of a liar and a fake Jedi may not mean much to you, it's good enough for me.
I kind of wish that guy was in the show more.
I don't. He's annoying.
No, but like, I mean, like, develop his character so they actually like have a connection.
Oh, that's true. I guess you.
Like he kind of
They
helped
don't
him out
have
that
that
one
with
time,
anybody.
and then they don't really see each other until
Yeah,
he
yeah.
shows up again later.
You don't have like no actual real connections with anybody in the
Yeah,
show.
I wish like they kind of showed it so that you could see like why Obi-Wan trusts him a bit more.
You barely have a connection with Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows that
How did
Reva's
you know it was
coming, I
Vader?
guess.
No, all I know is she's coming. Ben is gone.
Whose fault is that?
Need to leave, bro.
Seriously?
Need to take Luke and hide somewhere.
Where? In the desert?
Yeah.
I'm not leaving my home. At least here we have a chance.
You don't have a chance anywhere.
Need help.
I'm not putting anyone else in danger, Owen. We're enough. You and
I don't think so, actually.
Well, let's find out. I've always wondered, kind of actually,
me. Stay my company.
like what might happen, what they were willing to do
Oh, they have
if
a-
something
they have a-
if
they have a
someone came
gun?
after Luke.
She'll come when the suns go down. Best we got.
Okay, but she's an Inquisitor.
Yeah, well, they'll try, I guess.
I have something for you.
What's that?
What's that?
Rokan found it before we got
A
out.
satch or a gun holster?
She would have wanted you to have it.
Oh, it's Tall or whatever's holster.
Wow, that's so meaningful.
It's empty.
Well, I wasn't going to give you a blaster, Leia. You're 10 years old. But you won't always be.
It feels weird that they're giving that to her, as if it's like something we'll like care about or know about.
Yeah. It's a little like,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit at all, and you just want me to give a shit, but I don't.
Like I'd be curious if like you go back in A New Hope or like something, Empire Strikes Back, and you see Leia like wearing a holster that looks like that.
I
In
don't,
those
I don't
movies?
think it's anything to do with that. Maybe, I don't know.
But it could be because they took like Han Solo's like dice or whatever from A New Hope
True.
and like made that a whole thing in Solo.
Yeah. Wow.
I have to face him.
Why don't I talk to him?
Qui-Gon, please.
Whether he dies.
Come on.
This ends today.
Well, no, it doesn't, so.
Because A New Hope happens.
You don't have to do this, you know. We can still fix the drive.
I don't know what's going on with him. He's a really good actor, at least from what I've seen him in. But he delivers
In
his
this
lines
show,
like a
he-
fucking noob
yeah.
in this one.
We're talking not about Ewan McGregor, by the way. We're talking about
No, we're talking
The
about
other guy.
Ice Cube's son.
yeah. Because I've seen him in Straight Outta Compton. He was really good in that.
Really good.
Yeah, and this was just like okay.
He just delivers his lines like he's faking
his
it.
first scene wasn't good at all.
Yeah.
I like there's little like explosions in space and smoke, even though that doesn't make sense. But anyway, it's Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Yeah.
One life form aboard.
That's him.
My lord, we must continue our pursuit of the insurgents.
Who are you to
Yeah,
tell
don't
Vader
tell him what to do. Are you stupid? You say, yes, chef. Sorry, I've been watching lots of Hell's Kitchen.
Follow Kenobi.
Wow, he gives up everyone else just to go after Kenobi.
Yeah.
Guess it makes sense. I don't know why I'm like, wow, of course he would. Fuck them. Who cares about those
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, Vader doesn't give a shit about those guys. Not compared to freaking Obi-Wan.
Why does it look so shitty?
Looks fine.
Looks just weird. I don't know. Cheap.
What plan is this?
repair my ship,
Oh.
I will face him.
Oh.
That's the best way to do it.
So they're gonna have a little spat, and then they're gonna break up, and then he's gonna go to Tatooine.
It sounds like they're like dating.
It's just
They're
kind
gonna
of
have a
what
little
it's like.
spat and break up.
They love each other. They're obsessed
Vader's
with each
gonna
other.
have to move out.
Vader's fucking obsessed with him.
Yeah. I don't think Vader ever shows up on Tatooine though, canonically, until like after A New Hope, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck the canon.
He doesn't want to go there. He hates sand.
It's course.
Yeah.
It's
Also, his
everywhere.
mom died there.
I know.
But also, it's the sand.
It's mostly the sand.
That's the main thing. Wow, it's Lola.
Wow.
Disney robot.
I care so much. They're like toys? Toys?
Yeah, we were mentioning earlier off camera that I think that Lola looks like she has like Mickey Mouse ears, and I think that's on purpose because of Disney.
Probably, yeah.
Someone probably might disagree with me, but that's my take.
No, it does look like that. Are we getting another like dark kind of like shit fucking fight with like a shit bland ass background?
I
again?
hope the fight's cool, better than they have one in episode 3.
I have no reason not to think, or I have no reason to think it will be, but I don't know.
I think that like,
Oh, is that Reva?
yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
You think that what?
I think that over time, since we watched that episode, I've like grown to like it a little more, but it's still
really?
disappointing.
Yeah.
It's time.
I
And
hate
there's
it.
like weird editing choices in that.
The more that I think about it, the more I don't like it. And that applies to this show in general.
Fair enough.
So they're gonna fight on another bland ass fucking background with nothing going on.
I mean, this is better than like the random ass quarry they were at before.
Is it better?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an interesting
All right,
setting. I like this.
It's alright, I guess.
The other one, yeah, in episode 3, it just kind of looked like they were like on some random like Arizona rock quarry.
It doesn't look that different right here.
No, this is different. This is different enough for me. It has atmosphere. It has good. Yeah,
Are they gonna like
this.
talk it up first?
I don't know. Might just go straight into it.
Hey, let's not fight, okay?
Have you come to destroy me, Obi-Wan?
No.
Obi-Wan.
I will do what I
Oh.
That's the line from the other one.
Whoa, it did the pointy thing.
That's the pose from the one.
He did the pointy thing.
Then you will die.
Oh. Okay, okay. Whoa. Going for the
All
jump.
right, I like that Obi-Wan's kind of got his mojo back and he's facing off, you know.
Yeah, just randomly though. Come on now.
Oh.
Woo. Come on, bitch.
All right, I'm liking this so far. So far, I'm liking this a lot more.
Yeah. Sounds of the lightsaber's a little weird.
Oh. Vader's got 2 of his hands on his lightsaber. That means he's trying.
Oh, he's not fucking around anymore. No, why you got no? We gotta go back to Reva, right in the middle of a fucking Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fight. Are they stupid? I already know she's not gonna fucking kill Luke. Who cares about this? It's so dumb.
Yeah, there's not really any tension here.
I don't give
at
a
all,
shit about this.
You know, absolutely no one's gonna die except for Reva, maybe but like,
yeah, but I
should have just
doubt
died
it.
in the last episode.
I bet they want to use it for other shit.
Yeah, I guess.
For whatever reason, because you know she's not a fucking fan favorite.
You get a Disney Plus Reva show.
Oh my god, that would bomb so bad. Thank you. Go back to this and stay on this.
Imagine we immediately cut back to Reva.
It's like 2 seconds.
Nice.
So this is definitely much better.
It is.
I wish they played better music, like more iconic themes.
The music's okay. It's just a little
Random.
generic, I think.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not really impressive.
It doesn't really stand out.
Oh shit! What's going on? Oh, he's like dropping a whole fucking. Oh shit!
What do you think that was gonna work?
Your strength has returned.
He was like trying to drop a whole pillar on him.
I know.
Weakness
Oh my god!
still remains.
Woo!
That was
Nice.
cool.
He's like, God, you're strong, but I'm way stronger.
He just fucking He just punched her right in the face.
Oh no.
Nice. See, I like seeing this. I've always like, whenever there's like Star Wars fights, you never really see them like using the Force as they're fighting.
That's true.
Why? You will always lose.
Oh my god. That is cool. They're really like showcasing Vader's power a lot with the Force in the show.
Well, as they should, right? They make, like,
Yeah,
if they did, I'd be like even more upset. That's a cool shot there. That was a really cool shot.
Holy fuck.
You gonna bury him? Oh! Whoa!
Oh shit.
Obi-Wan's dead.
He's like, oh my god. Oh my god, he's like fucking
Dude.
like him.
Anakin, chill. I guess it's not really Anakin anymore. It's Vader.
Did you truly think that you could defeat me?
He loves fucking cocking himself
Oh,
up.
yeah.
You have failed, Master.
Yeah. I don't think so, dude. No, come on. That can't be the fight. That can't be it.
Vader, confirm the kill, baby.
That can't be it. They're just gonna cut away and that's it.
For now.
They're not gonna fight again. He's gonna leave.
I like Owen's characterization in this show. So, because like he's always been kind of like a gruff, like comes off as an asshole.
Yeah.
Like he did take Luke in and raise him and protect him for like his whole life, right?
Yeah.
I like seeing him here, like actually kind of like standing up here and having. He knows he has no fucking chance.
But he's not afraid to fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh!
Run, Luke. Is Luke not gonna remember this and be like, "Yeah, the Tusken Raiders came. That was crazy. That was a
It's not
wild
some
night."
fucking lady with a lightsaber. What the fuck is that? Wait, did he see her? Because before
He was, I think he might not have seen her.
in A
no.
New Hope when he gets a lightsaber, he's like, "What's this? A lightsaber?"
Yeah, I think he probably didn't see her. He probably just thinks it's like some weird
Yeah. Okay.
Tatooine criminal. Because he has back turned, right?
Yeah. Obi-Wan, go get him, chase him down, and be like, "Hey, I'm not done with you."
Get over here.
If that was like that, that's it for the fight. Not
I
satisfied.
doubt it would be.
Not satisfied. Come on, Spider-Man. I always do this.
Whenever someone's like crushed.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Qui-Gon, let me talk to him here.
Maybe.
He's hearing all the other voices. Come on, Liam Neeson. I want to hear you. Obi-Wan. Full spin. Why'd you just commit suicide there? I still don't get that.
She slipped, remember?
No, she jumped.
Oh yeah, but the
Oh, Obi-Wan's strong.
Oh.
Hey, Vader, get back here, bitch.
Just like tackles him.
Just
He's like, oh wait a minute, hold on.
Oh shit. Whoa!
Oh.
Didn't
That
hear him
kind of
coming.
shows. That's kind of similar to episode 3 where like Vader sneaks up on him.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, look at those spins.
All right, come on. Woo!
Oh my god.
He said no, bitch.
Nice. I like that. Oh my god.
Hey,
shit.
Vader's like, yo, no one pushes me. Whoa!
Oh my god.
Okay. All right, now we're talking, baby. Now we're talking. He's like, your turn, bitch. You want some rocks? Ow, 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 ow,
Yo,
ow, ow.
I'm really liking this a lot.
Those rocks are like fucking butter to him.
Yeah.
Ouchie, ouchie. This is cool. Okay. Said, stop
Oh,
fucking throwing
here we
rocks
go.
at me. All right, cause that was cool. Like they just gotta do more shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
That's what the show should be, not this fucking bullshit that we're watching now. Oh, cool. Reva's fucking chasing Luke. Okay, I wonder what's gonna happen. She's not gonna kill him. Cool.
Nope. There goes little Luke.
Looks like Gollum.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
They're holding hands.
I told you they love each other.
Oh shit.
Fuck up his shit. Oh, bitch. That's his life support, isn't it?
Yeah. Or at least like it controls it.
Or
Oh
they- yeah.
Yo, Obi-Wan's kicking
Guys,
his ass
wheezing.
right now.
Oh!
Oh fuck.
Yeah, bitch, you wanna go? I'm your master, remember that? Never forget. Never forget who fucking made you, bitch. Oh yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
I'm
this is so
surprised
cool.
at how like well Obi-Wan is doing, honestly. Like he was obviously, oh my god. Sliced his mask.
Holy shit.
We're gonna see Anakin in there.
Wait, hold on. This is something else because I
If
didn't
it's what
expect
I
Obi-Wan
think
to
it
like
is,
win.
if it's what I think is about to happen, then this has been done before, which I kind of been disappointed by, but still cool.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, so let's just watch.
We can talk about it after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. I did not cut his face like when he did that.
Anakin.
I mean, I think it's.
Anakin's gone.
Oh, I cannot hear his voice.
Yeah.
I am what remains.
No, you can still be good.
Look at you.
I'm sorry.
You were my brother.
I'm sorry, Anakin,
Oh, this is fucked.
for all of it.
Whoa.
I really like this.
I am not your failure, Obi-Wan. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did.
Damn.
I guess that's why Obi-Wan feels like he's in the right to say in A New Hope that Anakin killed his father, or Vader killed his father.
Yeah.
The same way, I will destroy you.
Whoa. It's so cool to see that vulnerability of Vader.
Yep.
Then my friend is truly dead.
Yeah, dude, he has been. And you can like hear, Anakin's voice coming through like over the modulator sometimes, like cutting it. That's so cool.
Goodbye, Darth.
Damn, he called him Darth. Isn't his name Vader though?
Yeah, I guess Darth is technically a title, I think.
Yeah, it's like Mr., right?
Yeah.
Obi-Wan!
Weird that he should have said Vader, I think.
Well, I think it's kind of like he does that in A New Hope too.
True.
Calls him Darth.
He's gonna leave him there and that be it? They don't meet again
guess
until
so.
10 years later?
I'm actually, I am actually, oh my god.
Damn.
I'm actually okay with that being the conclusion of them in this show.
No, I liked how they had that moment where they talked and Obi-Wan was like, "I'm sorry, Anakin," like,
Yeah.
and like
like
you could
that.
like see him.
It's never gonna end with anyone like killing each other. Obviously.
No, I know.
So like I like how they did conclude that.
I'm more satisfied with that than I thought I was gonna be, honestly.
Yeah.
But now we're like, okay, so what else is there in the show to do? Reva, no.
Yeah, I don't care too much about Reva. Imagine everyone just like comes out of hyperspace and just crashes his ship into Reva.
So even if Obi-Wan doesn't get here and protect him, she's not gonna kill him.
Yeah, obviously
She's gonna look at him and be like, "Oh wait, why would I do this? I'm exactly what Vader is. I'm gonna kill a little youngling. Why would I do this?"
Yeah. Which honestly, I don't hate it. I just don't think it belongs in the Obi-Wan
That's
show.
what I'm saying.
Anyway.
It's not. It shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
see,
see?
yeah, she sees herself. Exactly. Okay. Wow. Fucking 2-year-old can write this. You're
You
not
won't
gonna
do it. You won't do it.
Come on, you won't.
We already know you won't do it.
Why don't you just give him a little slice, see what happens. Oh yeah, Obi-Wan's here. Does their house like go down and like all that shit's like underground?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
But she'd bring him back?
Oh my god, am I supposed to be like, yeah, Reva?
I'm surprised she's bringing him back. I would have figured she just left him there.
She probably changed her mind. She's like, why would I kill this kid? That's fucked up.
She's like, why am I here? Why am I doing this?
I'm just mad, okay? I'm sorry. Be like, not forgiven. Fuck off. I killed him.
Be like, sorry I came here to kill your son. At least I didn't though.
I just traumatized him a little bit, but it's okay, right? We're good? So what's for dinner?
Can I use the bathroom before I go?
He's dead.
Imagine. Turns out it's not Luke. It's just some random kid that was in the desert.
This is your son, right? Who the fuck is this? It's like some Jawa.
It's the Jawa from the episode 1. Everyone's like, "Oh, Reva, you're just kind of stupid, aren't you?"
And then Luke becomes a Jawa. He like hides in the hut in their hut, like wears a hood and shit.
Oh no, Reva's crying.
Obi-Wan's gonna be like, "It's okay."
What if he
Good.
trains her
No.
in the light side?
She should have fucking died the last episode.
Do it.
I think if her only time is going to be in this show, she should have died in the last episode. If they plan on continuing her story, then like I'm okay with what she's doing now.
Yeah.
I just still think, yeah, we've said it a million times. It just
Wait, hold on.
doesn't
He just said he
keep her
showed them.
belong.
You showed them mercy. You gave them peace, and you honored them. Excuse me.
Talking about who?
Them.
Have I become
Yeah. Yeah. You've been him.
Hmm.
You've done a lot of fucked up shit as an Inquisitor.
You've chosen not
Oh my god, this is so dumb. Everyone's like, "No, you're good. It's okay."
who you become now.
Oh, underwater under the bridge.
It is up to you.
But I get it. Obi-Wan doesn't want to have another fucking Anakin on his hands here. He's trying to guide her in the right direction. I get that.
Redemption and Vader is like a huge thing in Star Wars too.
I get it.
So like, if she's like to go on and like kind of like,
This just doesn't feel earned or like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like this is what should be happening right now. Obi-Wan being like, you know what? It's all good. This doesn't make me like her or care about her character. So
like over time, I have grown to like understand her whole thing, what they're going for. I
Sure.
don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm not saying I dislike her whole thing. It's just, yeah.
Both are.
Keep repeating myself, saying it just should have been in a different show.
yeah, the show really got hijacked by Reva. So she gives up her lightsaber. She's no longer an Inquisitor, and that's the end of that.
She's gonna go off and probably be in a Disney Plus show somewhere.
The probes are tracking
Oh, who's he talking
every
to?
system within
Palpatine?
range. We will destroy everything in our power.
You got a new helmet.
Until he is
Yeah.
down.
Ew.
What's up?
You seem agitated, my friend.
He will not evade me again.
Well, I guess not.
Unless they do a season 2.
You are clear on this, Lord
It looks
Vader.
weird.
So they used less makeup.
Feelings for your old master have left you weakened.
Oh, calling him out.
If your past cannot be overcome,
Kenobi means nothing.
Oh, stop lying.
I serve only you, my master.
Cut it out. You're obsessed with Obi-Wan.
I really like the way his like whole castle looks. It's cool.
Yeah, it is. But like, this is the show. This is what we're doing. That's it. It's wrapping up like this. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? That was the story?
Yeah, I feel like episode 4 and 5 have been what the show should have been the whole time.
Episode 1, 2, and 3 were a waste of fucking time.
1 and 2 were good, I think. 2 was okay.
I thought they were good at the time, but after I see how things played out, it's like, why did we waste so much time on those episodes with Leia?
I think only, honestly, like, episode 3 was fine for the plot development, but disappointment, like, overall. 4 was probably the worst. I think 4 was the worst one.
If they had more episodes, I wouldn't hate 1 and 2 so much. But since like, this is all we got, and that's what you did with 1 and 2, it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, she has a holster, but you know, what does she need that for?
All right, let's go, young lady. We don't want to keep your.
What you got a gun holster for?
I'm a soldier.
Is that a holster?
Yeah, I want to shoot people. You'd be like, no. Oh, okay. What is this, America? Joking.
Baby
Don't jump down my fucking ass. I'm just joking.
Oh, hey, it's Obi-Wan.
Hey, we did it. I brought your droid back.
Who am I to separate a young lady from her droid?
What's Obi-Wan doing here?
Just saying, hey man, we did it.
We can never repay you.
Money would be good.
Yeah, I could use some money and maybe like, I don't know, some food.
I live in a cave.
I eat tuna. Or whatever the fuck he cuts up.
I think you should sleep.
I think you're right.
Will I ever see you again?
Kind of.
Maybe.
Guess we can hope.
Someday. If you ever need help from a tired old.
Goodbye.
This seems like a very season 2 possible setup, like leaving it open, you know?
I guess, but like
To be like, will I see you again? Maybe. Perhaps.
Goodbye, princess.
Possibly.
in A New Hope.
May the force be with you.
Yeah, in A New Hope, but I mean, like,
Before that again?
before that.
I don't know.
It's like in
Yeah, we got the
Community when
Force
one of
theme.
the... Yeah, that's nice. I like that. It's always good when they use that theme, I guess. Well, anyway, it's like in Community when one of the characters is like leaving at the end of the season. It's like, will we ever see you again, Elroy? He's like, maybe, possibly, maybe, and he's like walking out the door.
Yeah. Community is a great show.
Where's Obi-Wan going? Oh, he's wearing his fucking Jedi robes.
What are you doing now?
It's like actual Jedi robes.
I know, but like, why?
Yeah, what's he doing?
After credit scene? Is
Oh, he's gonna
Qui-Gon
drop off.
is Qui-Gon not going to talk to him?
I guess not.
Come on, man. Are you going to hint that like the whole fucking time and then not have him do it?
I don't know. Maybe Liam Neeson didn't want to come back.
Just to have his voice?
Yeah, maybe he wanted to be in a movie or something.
We don't need a movie for this.
He has lightsaber. Obi-Wan, you should probably hide that a little bit.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Aren't Jedi still illegal?
He doesn't give a fuck. What are you
He
gonna
doesn't
do?
go walk around looking like a Jedi.
If he can hold off Darth Vader, who the fuck is he gonna be scared of?
I guess, but still.
He's leaving his little cave. He wants to live somewhere else now.
Yeah, where is he gonna go? I guess Obi-Wan kind of had a house. Oh yeah, he did have a house in the New Hope. Yeah, a little hut.
I guess that's
Yeah,
where he's
I forgot
going.
about him. He's bought a house.
Yeah.
Maybe I was right when they're like, well, how can we repay you? I live in a cave. They bought him a house.
You want to meet him?
Probably shouldn't.
He goes, nah, I'm good.
Oh, he's going to. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they never said that like Luke didn't know
No, I know. I didn't say that either.
in A New Hope, right? And I was gonna give him his little toy that he plays with in A New Hope for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's the origin of the legendary toy that Luke plays with.
You recognize this thing?
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello
Must suck to live on Tatooine.
Everyone fucking lives there, apparently.
Yeah, it's like the most it's like the least and most important planet in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Everyone in the show and everyone in Star Wars when they talk about Tatooine, that fucking backwater no one cares about.
But like everyone's there.
But like everything happens on Tatooine. Oh hey, what's happening?
Qui-Gon.
Hey, it's Qui-Gon, baby.
Is that actually gonna be him? Can you see his face? Please.
Liam Neeson.
Master Qui-Gon.
Hey.
Oh, let's go.
Well,
Wow.
took you long enough.
Cool.
Beginning to think you'd never come.
I was always here, Obi-Wan.
Watching you.
You just were not ready to see.
That's interesting. I guess he did figure out how to be a Force ghost.
Come on, you've got a ways to go.
We gonna go together or? Oh, you're just gonna hang out. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it. I wish we wanted maybe when he was like in the middle of something, not like right at the end to be like, hi.
No, I like this because it completes his character arc.
I guess so, yeah.
It completes his growth in the show. One of the first things we see him do is trying to talk to Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
But then we see throughout the show he goes through his like character arc, his changes. He connects back with like who he was.
Yeah.
And then finally he gets to see Qui-Gon.
That's it. That's
Not a bad episode. Pretty good.
Okay. So I'll let you go first. I already know what I want to say, but I want to hear your thoughts first. So yeah.
Overall, definitely the best episode of the show.
Yep, I agree.
Honestly, I have close to no issues with this episode. The Reva stuff kind of took away from Vader and Obi-Wan fighting and all that. But honestly, other than that, I don't really have any complaints on this episode. I like what they did.
Anything else?
I don't know. I'm trying to have a discussion. I thought you were going to respond.
No, I want you to get like your main thoughts out before I like jump into what I want to say.
Oh, okay. I really thought that like Obi-Wan in this, with him seeing Qui-Gon at the end, is definitely like the end of his character arc in this season, in this show.
Yeah.
I like that they brought back Liam Neeson because he's my favorite Jedi.
Yep. Okay.
I think that Riva, while her story is good, it doesn't belong in this show.
Okay.
You can disagree. You can argue. I'm not saying it's my favorite thing or anything, but like I like the idea of her, and I like the idea of what she does, and her whole character motivations and everything.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it belongs in this show.
Yeah.
But you know, maybe over time that'll change what I'm thinking about it. But the fight with Vader and Obi-Wan in this episode was sick.
Yeah.
It was like the first time, and it was also the first time I can think of really where we're seeing like two Force users who are fighting with their lightsabers, but also like using the Force in like kind of like crazy ways. Like Vader like crushes, like he creates like a whole sinkhole and like crushes the ground. Obi-Wan's like throwing all these rocks and stuff at him. Like we've seen little things like that before, where like they push each other, like kind of like do little stuff.
But they use like the environment, right?
But this one was like, it felt really like you could feel just like how powerful these two are.
Yeah.
And that was like really cool. I was gonna mention when we were watching the episode with Vader's mask and that whole moment.
It's from Rebels, eh?
It's from Rebels, exactly, almost. Which I'm a little disappointed by because it's been done. You
want something a little more, unique.
Unique, yeah. But in the show, it is effective and does a good job.
I mean,
I'm not saying in the show itself, if you had never seen Rebels and this was, and you would watch this and be like, oh my god, that's like amazing. In Rebels, Ahsoka and him have this moment almost exactly.
Oh, okay.
The mask gets cut like that. You hear like Anakin's voice coming through the Vader voice and everything.
So, okay, but I mean, like for me, I haven't seen Rebels, so that to me, even if I had seen Rebels, I don't know. I think it's still like cool in its own right. But I think it is. I think, yeah, maybe if you've seen Rebels, you're like, oh, I've seen this before somewhere.
Yeah,
it's just a little like not as cool. But
it's just a weird decision to me because while I really like it and it really does work in this episode, it's just weird that they kind of copy pasted for Rebels.
True. Okay. Well,
like we can watch the scene together and you'll see like it's almost the same thing.
Sure. Is that it? Can I go into my thoughts?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I agree that I think this was the best episode we've got so far for sure. Mm-hmm. It had less of like the stupid bullshit that I've come to expect throughout this whole series. Yeah. I still think cutting away and all the Reva stuff is just unbearably like annoying and like disappointing. And now that so we know this is the end of the story. This is episodes 1 to 6. This is what they did for Obi-Wan Kenobi, the miniseries. I maybe not a miniseries. I don't know. It's 6 hours worth of content.
Almost. I mean, that's 6. It's a miniseries, I guess.
But knowing that, I'm like, really, what do we take away from this whole like what did this series bring to like Anakin, or I mean Obi-Wan and Vader, like their story, their dynamic, or like just Star Wars in general? Like what did this series add to that?
Yeah, nothing
really. Outside of like the little moment of them like talking to each other in that last fight where they said, "I'm sorry, Anakin. I usually kill Anakin. I did," and blah 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 blah. That's cool, but other than that, it didn't add anything really. You could argue, Leah's. Or Leia. I always say Leia. Leia's character. Oh, she grew and learned something from this. Luke, I wouldn't say anything happened with him. And like the only thing that I can really say that like they added to Star Wars was we introduced Reva and Reva's story, and now we're gonna try to push Reva on everybody. And it's just like, why did you do that in the Obi-Wan show? Where Obi-Wan and like everyone was like, what are they gonna do when they bring back Obi-Wan and Darth Vader for a series? Like what could they do? And I guess they fucking didn't know either when they were in the writing. They're like, what could we do? They're like, oh, I don't know, maybe we'll just introduce a new character and kind of focus a lot of that stuff on that, and then have Darth Vader and Obi-Wan meet up a couple of times and have a little bit of a fight, and that'll be enough to sell this as like, we did something, guys, woohoo. And it's just like, come on, it's just like, why did we even bother with this? Overall, I just feel like it was a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, I would say like you could see in this in the end of this where they like last talk, Vader and Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
you could see like what it kind of shows why Obi-Wan in A New Hope feels the way he does and talks the way he does about Vader.
Yeah.
which is like fine. Like I guess you can show like why he feels like that, which is like I can appreciate that.
Sure.
But the show definitely needed more of a focus on simply Obi-Wan and Vader or Anakin, whatever.
Right.
Just those two, their dynamic, their back and forth, their like feelings for each other.
Yeah.
It's in the show, but it keeps cutting away to look at Riva.
Yeah, and it doesn't really lend itself well to like a good story.
It makes the show feel, I think, a little bit unfocused.
It is very unfocused, and they try to do a lot of stuff with Leia. They try to do stuff, most of the stuff with Riva, and then at the very end, we get like, oh, finally, this is the Obi-Wan that we wanted to see this whole time, like the capable, the determined, the brave, because he's just kind of like escorting Leia around before and kind of like weak. It wasn't really like you didn't really even want to really be there doing this, and now that I've seen it all, I'm like, why did they do it like this? I think if they just made it into a movie and just completely took away all of that other bullshit and wrote the story a little bit differently and just had it be all about Anakin, or I always say Anakin, always about Vader and always about Obi-Wan, and just have it like be a contained, interesting story where they're like hunting each other, or you know, Vader's hunting Obi-Wan or whatever, and kind of just take all the other bullshit out. It would have been so much more effective, and those moments that hit for Obi-Wan and Anakin would have felt even more important and like meaningful. Where in this show, I feel like, okay, cool, you gave it to me, but like just for like a second at the very end of the series, and I felt like I didn't need to sit here for 6 hours to get just this one little piece of dialogue.
I think you definitely could edit the script and the whole story down into probably like a 2-3 hour movie.
Yeah.
And it would feel a lot more like focused.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I feel like they, now that I've seen it, I think that they should have done it that way, because this is
should have been a movie.
This
right?
doesn't do it for me, and I feel like for a lot of people.
I don't hate the idea of having a show, like show versus movie. I think that's like, it doesn't matter, like as long as the story's good.
There's pros and cons of both.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm thinking for the story that they were telling in this, I think a movie probably would have worked a little bit better for what we've gotten here.
Yeah, but that's just if you only focus on Obi-Wan and Vader and like that, and maybe the Inquisitors a little bit, but don't fucking dive full fat head on into Riva's bullshit. I don't want to talk about fucking Leia. I don't want to talk about Luke. None of that shit. Just make it be like about them. You focus on Obi-Wan.
I'm okay.
Obi-Wan is the main focus.
I honestly think if you took the whole plot of like Leia getting taken, Obi-Wan's going after her, like all that stuff, and then like Vader is like, he gets like seen, and Vader comes and starts hunting him down, and there's Inquisitors, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That all could have been a movie. That all could fit into a movie and still feel focused. I think the only thing that you need to write out if you were gonna cut this down to be like movie length, or like make it not a series anymore, would be the Riva stuff.
And you can take away a lot of that cheesy, corny, cheap feeling bullshit. All that filler stuff.
I feel like that's like I feel like that's Disney Plus.
Yeah, but
like,
I don't know.
In like every Disney Plus show, it's weird.
I've seen better in other Disney Plus stuff. I hate to be the guy who always compares everything to The Mandalorian, but The Mandalorian, for the most part, even their like weakest episodes are much better in terms of like technicality, or just the way that the story is written and the characters are, you know, present themselves and everything, than the best episode in this show. And that's just my opinion. But obviously Boba Fett wasn't very good.
Boba Fett was just like a very mid show for the most part, but
pretty awful.
I think that with Mandalorian, it's because our expectations from the character and like what they can do with that character are, we have no expectations when we start that show. So like they can kind of like mold that character to be whatever they want it to be.
No,
we already have like expectations. We already have like conceptions of what like Obi-Wan and Vader.
That's not my issue. That's not my issue. I'm just saying like what you see on the screen, it doesn't feel cheap most of the time.
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel cheap. No,
but a lot of the stuff on the screen that I'm seeing here feels like cheap. Like the way everything looks, the way that the story's written, the pacing, even. It's just like, what are we fucking doing?
I definitely think the show's biggest issue was that it was a bit unfocused, and that Riva probably could have been taken out of the show. And
it would have been better if they took her out of the show. She's literally
this is the thing. I do like her story, and I wish they just did it somewhere else.
Like I said, I like the idea of a youngling who survives somehow getting stabbed by fucking Anakin in Order 66, and then grows up and becomes an Inquisitor, I guess, and she's trying to hunt down Vader and kill him this whole time. That the idea is cool, but the way they did it with Riva and her whole thing, Doesn't work for me. I don't think it makes sense. I don't think it's well like done the way they wrote it. And now it's kind of like she spent all this time, all these years, just kind of like doing all this bad, fucking terrible stuff that she's like against, apparently deep down as a Jedi, and then goes for one little fucking swing when he has his back turned to her. Really, did you think that was gonna work? And then you went into a fight with him thinking that you're gonna beat him? There's no fucking way. And then right after that, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do something bad," and then she's like, "Nah, never mind. I'm not bad. I'm good." And Obi-Wan's like, "Yeah, you are," and that's it. That's her story. That's where it ends.
Yeah, this is the thing.
So dumb. It's so dumb.
I think that Obi-Wan needed more focus on his own show, and then Reva needed more focus in her own thing.
I don't want to see a Reva show. I don't want to. Even if they did all this in the Reva show, not interested.
That's fair. I think it would have been interesting myself. I would like if they announced a show saying like, here's gonna be like someone who's trying to hunt down Vader and trying to like you know, work their way up through like the Imperial like Inquisitor ranks, and their entire goal is to try and get revenge against Vader. I think that's a really cool idea. I like the way I see it playing out, and it's just like my like I don't know ramblings, but like I could see it playing out where like if it was like a Reva show, or, for example, right?
Yeah,
we could have it so that we're seeing like she's trying, because you know for a fact she's always never gonna beat Vader. She's never gonna defeat him, right?
And she should know that.
I see her arc, if they were gonna focus more on just her story and not have it be like an Obi-Wan thing, just have it be the Reva show. I could see her arc being like she's like in the Inquisitors, she's like building her way up, she's like trying to figure out a way to like defeat Vader, she's like trying to turn different allies in the Empire against Vader. Sure. And then have it be like where she figures out, she like goes up against him or whatever, can't beat him, gets like demolished or whatever, but like somehow survives, and then maybe like goes on and goes to like help the rebellion or whatever, and kind of like redeems herself as like going back into the light side. But if that was like her arc going forward in her own thing, I feel like that would have been really interesting. But when you put it into this show, it's just like there's not enough focus on either story.
I think that if they're gonna do that, they would have to completely recast her first of all.
You know, like the actress either.
No, she's not a good. She doesn't sell like threatening, menacing. Like she's just not like, I don't give a fuck when she's on screen. She doesn't deliver her lines very well, and I don't know if that's because of the writing, because the writing's not very good either. But you'd have to completely write her a different way. I think a recast would serve well, or just not doing her. Pick someone else who's a little more fucking capable of showing those like intense emotions and like feels threatening and like has a really like, you know, important feeling when they're on screen. Like it's like they have a good screen presence, because she doesn't, in my opinion. And again, that could just be down to the writing. I don't know. But overall, when I'm talking about Reva as a character, I wish they would just delete that fucking shit out, because I don't need it.
Yeah, definitely out of this show for sure.
Yeah. But anyway, overall, as we finally come to the finale, I'm just a little just like, what was the point of bringing all these characters back and writing a story if you're going to do it this way? The only thing that I really liked and got out of it was the moments between Obi-Wan and Vader, and everything else outside of that was pretty much just background bullshit that I didn't care about.
Yeah, fair enough. I think that if they edited it down to be maybe like a 2.5, 3-hour movie, it could work. I feel like you could do that with this series. Like someone could probably edit down this whole series. It's like 6 hours total of content, roughly. Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's even the stuff that's like good in this, it still feels cheap and underwhelming.
It still feels like weirdly like serialized or like Disney-ish.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
That's the problem. I feel like in a movie they don't do that.
Yeah.
So overall, we'll give it a score out of 10. Andrew, go ahead. What's your score? What's your rating?
I think if I had to give this season as it is an overall score out of 10, I think I would maybe place it around like a 6.5.
Oh wow, okay. I thought you were gonna go higher.
I think because this is the thing. There is like a lot of things that feel cheap. I don't think that Reva should be in this show.
Yep.
And takes away from the main story, which I want to see more of.
Yeah.
But I do feel like what they did give us, and especially the last 2 episodes just being like very strong for me for the most part, there is a lot to like about the show. I think there's just as much to not like about the show.
Yeah.
There is the like.
Yeah.
But I'm also a little bit of a Star Wars fan at heart. You know, you grow up on the prequels.
Yeah,
and
me
you
too.
You see all this stuff. So overall, I think 6.5 is a fair rating for me.
Okay. I'm surprised you went. I thought you were gonna go higher. I thought you were gonna be around more like a 7.5 or something.
No, because I try to highlight things that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
And try not to shit too hard on other people's work, because I know how difficult it is to try and make something that you're proud of and try to make something that you think is like really good.
Yeah, but I don't really give a fuck about that. Like, these are multi-billion-dollar fucking companies. These properties are like iconic. Don't fumble the fucking bag. You know what I mean? Like, hello, if you're gonna fucking hire somebody to write a show or direct a show, do a good job. I'm not gonna feel sympathy for you if you fuck it up, because that's not my. Like, why did you fuck it up?
Yeah.
But anyway, my rating, I'm gonna give it. I was thinking about like going a little higher, but the more that I think about it, I go back to the other episodes, the first couple episodes, and I'm like, overall, I think I'm gonna give it like a 4.5 out of 10.
4.5.
There was a lot that took me out of it. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't like, more so than stuff I did like. Again, yeah, it did feel really cheap. Not as cheap as some of the other stuff, like Boba Fett feels way worse. But overall, I can't really give it more than like a 4.5, because again, there's a lot of issues I had with like just the core, like the fundamentals of the show, and the only thing that's really holding it up for me are those cool moments between Vader and Obi-Wan, and some of the little, you know, moments that they have. But everything else is just kind of like, I don't give a fuck, and it's forgettable, and like kind of just felt like average shitty kind of TV.
I think that makes sense, because knowing us growing up and everything, you are a much harsher critic than I am.
On most things.
I'm much more forgiving than you are when it comes to like movies and TV.
Yeah.
And I also think that like you reacted way more strongly than I did to like Reva and everything.
Yeah.
And also with Leia, I know you had a lot of issues with like just her kind of like characterization sometimes.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
So like I definitely see that sounds like a fair score from you. I thought you were going lower, honestly.
No, it's just like I can't really give it, because if I'm gonna say Boba Fett, I think I gave Boba Fett like a 2 or 3. So maybe even lower. I can't remember. But yeah, that's about it. That's Obi-Wan, I guess. We're done. That's what we got, and you know, that's what we have to live with. Maybe there'll be a season 2, but even if there is a season 2, I can't really get my hopes up.
I've seen that Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor have both said they would like to do season 2. I don't know what they're gonna do story wise. I still kind of wish, even with all this, and like how much and the things that I did like about it, I still kind of think they probably should have just left it alone.
Yeah, after seeing it, I'm like, what was the point? Why did we do this?
I still think that it just like personally, I prefer the last time they spoke was Mustafar. He saw Anakin, thought he was dead.
Yeah, and
you know, they don't see each other until A New Hope. That I kind of still wish that's how it was. I like that a little better, but
what are you gonna do, right?
What are you gonna do, right?
Disney's gonna do.
Yeah.
So
anyway, Reva show hype. Let's do it.
All right, guys. So that was a reaction / review of Obi-Wan Kenobi episode 6, the finale. Let us know what you guys thought in the comments. What do you guys think? You think it was good, bad?
Lots to love, lots to hate, I think.
Yeah. I mean, are you excited to see a season 2?
Maybe this is the last Jedi of the Disney shows with Star Wars.
I don't know. I don't even want to talk about the fucking movies. God. But yeah, I guess there's not really much else to say. We've already gone on enough. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave us a like and consider subscribing if you're new. We put out content almost every single day. We're gonna be switching it up. We have a spot now to replace Obi-Wan, and that will be announced sometime soon for what we're doing next. But yeah, no, very excited. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye bye, Obi-Wan.